Hey there, fellow fans. Welcome to a live watch along as we watch along for the India Australia game, the last 4 to 5 overs.
It's a super Sunday today.
Yes,
Not so super for Australia.
Australia, it is a terrible Sunday.
Yeah.
What do you think so far in the last four overs? What do you think they're going to score?
I feel they won't cross 200.
Will they get to 200?
No, I won't. I don't want them to get over 200. Incredible stuff by Indian spinners.
And
they
Bumrah gets smoked for a six.
And I have to take my statement back, I guess.
Bumrah gets smoked for a six. Stark should they get to around 200, 220, it will be a competitive total.
Yeah, but let's see. I have belief in Bumrah's magical bowling.
Okay.
One or two Yorker will get Zampa and Hazelwood out.
But this seems to be a very good start by India for the World Cup.
In bowling point of view,
yes, very good start.
We haven't seen the other side, so I don't want to comment on that.
No, in terms of bowling, I think so. Fantastic start.
Fantastic start. And one more thing. As we spoke about Jaddu being underwhelming in the past series in Asia
Yeah,
Cup.
He was one of our fellow fundamentals X
Factor.
Yeah.
Today he delivered.
The ball to Steve Smith.
Absolute ripper.
Absolute ball of the tournament so far. Could be ball of the tournament.
Yeah. That kind of balls we usually see in Test cricket. Yeah. I'm very much surprised that he produced one in one-day cricket.
I think so. It's unplayable. Irrespective of who the right-hand batsman is going to be.
And one more Yorker by Bumrah.
Yeah, whoever is the right-hand batsman, I don't think so. That ball is, you're going to beat him. I mean, that was unplayable delivery.
That we can see from Smith's face only.
that and Labuschagn's wicket, I think, changed the game. Australia suddenly looked clueless.
Yeah. Even after that, after the Labuschagne dismissal, within 2 balls he got a carry out.
Yeah.
So all fell through.
Do you think Labuschagne was the review part, I felt like it was totally unnecessary. He knew that he nicked the ball. What was the need to even go for a review? I don't understand.
That's the most funniest part in this match. I thought Jarvis incident was the funniest part.
Please, let's not give airtime to Jarvis. Let us not acknowledge
but
that.
Labuschagne gets over him.
Yeah, Labuschagne. And in terms of fielding also, India have been spectacular on the field today.
And also India's decent bowling. In first 25-28 overs, they haven't given extras.
Yeah,
but now we saw one extra.
We did see some.
That's fine. It's the death over, so Bumrah can go wrong here and there.
And also you're anticipating the batsman to back away and hit you for a six. And all those
we have a fair bit of cushion, so that's why he will be experimented a little bit.
In terms of the last ball of the over, let us see what happens. What do you expect?
I want it toe crusher.
Toe crusher. I'm going for a slower ball, length ball, slower ball.
Let's see what happens. And what do you feel about Australians' opening stand?
Opening stand was really good. I mean, let's not call Mitch Marsh as an opener here.
Yeah.
But the toe crusher was correct, by the way. Let's in terms of Smith and Warner. They actually negated the bowlers well.
They showed their experience. Why they are the legendary players for Australia.
They were very calm in their approach. They were measured.
Yeah.
I think so. That drinks break did some, they broke their tempo a little bit.
Yes.
It came at the wrong time for them.
Yes.
And the first ball after the drinks break,
we got a breakthrough.
We got a breakthrough, and then opened the floodgates for Australia.
And they struggled to find boundaries in middle overs.
Yeah, they not only struggled to find boundaries, they struggled to rotate the strike. It was one batsman eating up the entire thing, which was not.
That's why we see the economy rate of all the Indian spinners. It's below 4, below 3, below 4. Jaddu with 2.8, which is exceptional.
Dependable, lightly commented by one of our followers.
Yeah.
So in terms of other than Smith and Warner, I think so. Even Maxwell, did he go too early? Did he try to go aggressive too early? Is my question. Because
the thing is, he wanted to hit him. That was the point. He wanted to go berserk, but it didn't happen. It will happen on some days. It won't happen on.
No, but considering the pitch, you have seen your team is in trouble.
That's Maxwell for you. He doesn't take pitch in consideration.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Miyabai is back now
for the 48th over.
48th over. Finally, he has only bowled 5 overs.
And maybe he gets a wicket as well.
Yeah.
He gets a go into the wickets column.
And he
pulled to mid wicket for a single.
So what else? What do you feel about India's selection today?
I think so. India's selection to go with 3 spinners is vindicated.
Yeah.
On the contrary, Australia's choice of dropping Ashton Agar entirely from the squad seems to be
foolish.
A very foolish move. I mean, at least for this game.
Yeah.
Maybe the rest of the game.
No, Agar is outside the squad.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
not
He's
even
in the
part.
squad. That's what I said. He's dropped the squad. So
go in with only one mainstream spinner.
And Maxwell have to do the entire. I don't think so.
lifting.
Yeah, that is going to be difficult for Australia in this particular pitch. Maybe the cutters of Cam Green and
the specialist bowlers like Cummins.
India being a little wayward now. A couple of wides now.
Yeah.
Good take by Rahul behind the stumps.
Rahul and also what about India's fielding today?
I told you, India was electric in the field. Ishan Kishan was brilliant in the field. I think so. They shifted around the positions also. I noticed that Kohli is in point and Hardik is in covers. So maybe they are experimenting or they've been thinking about it and they're going to do something new about it. So that was very interesting to see.
Another brilliant ball by Siraj.
In terms of, other than that, in terms of fielding, anybody else stood out for you in terms of the catch by Rohit? I'm sorry, Kohli. It was a very good catch in the slip. Yeah, I mean, you're not seeing Kohli take.
Yeah. And we saw Kohli wearing Kala Tika today.
Yeah, did anybody else notice Kohli had a black spot just above his mustache? Was it the Kala Tika or I don't know? No. So very odd.
He's a Punjabi Munda, so his mother or his wife would have told something.
It looked. I mean, he looked different today.
Yeah. Even Zampa is looking different today.
He has a cut above his nose.
Yeah, what has happened yesterday?
Got into a friendly fight with Stoinis, and Stoinis is off the team for that reason, not in the 11.
And now the score is
185 for 8. We have 2.3 overs left.
15 ball, 15 runs to get to the mark of 200.
200. Will they reach 200?
And he bowls a shorter delivery.
Pulled away for a single. I think so. We should have stopped them under 200, considering they were 140 for 6 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we have leaked some runs now.
That is there.
Also, maybe it is testament to the fact that the pitch is not that bad for batting.
I feel this pitch is the pass score should be at around 250, 260. Reading by the book.
It doesn't look like a 200 pitch for me. Because when Warner and Smith were batting, it looked like a 5.5 run.
Australia they couldn't build partnerships, they couldn't rotate, and they fell apart.
Siraj into Stark, slows for a slower bouncer.
We'll see a lot of slow ones now. Australia will.
That's a wide. Oh, that's a surprising call. Did it look wide? I mean,
even Rohit and Hardik look animated with that. Rohit looks animated for everything.
Let us see if it was a wide. Maybe the slower ball bounced a little bit more than expected. There's no replay. Thank you.
And what do you think about Hardik's injury? He cannot come and bowl now. He has a tape on his fingers, but now due to new rules, you can't bowl with any support to your hands. That's why we didn't see him much in the second half.
Thankfully, it was a spinner-friendly track and we had picked bowlers appropriately that he is not missed in terms of bowling.
We need him for Delhi.
Let's hope it is not anything serious and he gets to bowl in the next game.
Yeah. What do you think? Will Delhi also have a same track or India? It depends upon curator. But it looked like a beautiful track yesterday. Yeah,
it was a belter of a pitch. I didn't expect, like when I was talking the other day.
I'm really excited for Kohli versus Naveen Shoda.
I didn't expect Delhi to have such a belter of a pitch because we have not seen it in the IPL. So suddenly to see it in the our 50-over format, it was surprising to see Delhi being that good.
And also, if it becomes a belter, then it would be a replicate in like Chinnaswamy Stadium. It's a small round, good bat.
Yes. The curators have done a wonderful job in terms of keeping the crowds entertained. I don't know how much the bowlers will enjoy it though. Last 2 overs to go. What do you think Australia will manage?
I'm sticking with my word, below 200.
Below 200.
Below 200.
So, if they bat the 50 overs, I think so they should get to 210. Maybe they will.
Hardik is back.
Hardik is. No, they are removing the tape now.
Okay.
So
tapes have been removed now.
Is it? How good was Kuldeep today?
He was exceptional. The big moment for Kuldeep today was Maxwell's wicket.
We have one subscriber asking us, should Green have come up the order? Where will you play Green? Because you have...
There's so much batting in Australia, even they will be confused. If Stoinis is fit, I guess Stoinis will come for Green.
I don't think so. I think so Green stays in the 11.
And Labuschagne goes. Who will go out? That's a question mark.
No, Green goes out.
Green goes out, then Stoinis will play number 7.
No, but I don't think so Stoinis makes it to the 11. I don't think so Stoinis...
I feel Stoinis is a better bowler. So I feel
I think so the balance is disrupted with the injury of Head.
And also too many right arm medium all-rounders they have. And also paces also.
I think so they are going to miss a spinner. Maybe they will realize the mistake, and if somebody gets injured, they will get a spinner as a replacement.
It's a bold call from me. I feel Australia will not reach semi-finals.
Okay, that is like the very, very big call. But in terms of spinners not being in the squad, and Zampa alone being your sole spinner, that is a very risky move to take. But I don't understand what the selectors were thinking, especially in Indian conditions. It is going to spin. Invariably, it will spin.
Yeah. And at least you need the spinners at the end of the tournament. End of the tournament, wear and tear will happen. Everything is there. So, I don't know. For bilateral series also, they bring 2 to 3 spinners. But for a World Cup occasion, they have come with 1. So, it's very surprising thing.
Hardik setting his field here.
Yeah.
Zampa is on strike. 189 for 8 after 48.1 overs. So let's hope that...
I think Rohit is really brave enough to bring Hardik back in death bowling, because see, he has gone for 21 runs
does his job. Hardik gets the wicket. So that was a brave. I mean, what a wonderful inspired bowling change by Rohit Sharma. So Australia are just a wicket away from being bowled out. Will they bat the 50 overs?
I doubt so.
Even I doubt so. Now that even Zampa is gone.
No, it's a really brave call, because why I am telling is because he's already injured. Then he has lead 21 runs.
It is not an injury. It is just a niggle.
Niggle. Okay, 21 runs in 2 overs. So it's high chances that you bring your...
Also, now it works in terms of like his morale is up.
Yeah.
He'll be good. He'll be feeling good about himself. He's got a wicket.
Yeah.
And so...
Now we can rate Hardik more than Ben Stokes. I feel so. In terms of bowling, at least he's better than Stokes.
I don't know what to say here. I don't think so. He's better than Stokes.
In bowling, what do you think?
I think Stokes is a better bowler. I think Stokes is a better bowler.
I feel Hardik is reaching that point.
I think Stokes is a better bowler. Boom finished his overs, so Hardik had to bowl.
Okay.
Is what one of our subscribers saying. Okay. But a spinner could have bowled. But like maybe you don't want to take the risk with the spinner.
We have quality spinners, so it's okay. Hardik gets the wicket, and he might get one more
wicket and wrap it up quickly for us. In terms of Australia with the new ball, what will they have to do differently? I mean, I'm sure India will look to attack when the ball is hard and new, and get as much runs as possible in the first 10 to 15 overs. What will Australia have to do differently to stop India from doing that?
They have to get early wickets. They will rely on a little bit swing and seam in which can happen in evening. So first three to 4 overs, India should negate starts bowling. Then afterwards, India can.
Should India be going into the conservative approach, or
They
just go
have
for
to.
it?
They have to.
I think so. India should just go for it. There is no point sticking around. And
they are in Chennai. They have to listen to Anirudh's music. Go all gun blazing.
And any which way they are playing all Anirudh's hits
Yeah.
in the stadium now. It should be Kishan. Kishan should be the one taking the risk ahead of Rohit.
Obviously, because we have seen so many righties, Indian righties, struggling with the left arm seamers, all those things. So initially, if Kishan puts Stark in back foot, then we have it's done. It's game over. Will it remain a sluggish pitch in second half as well, or will Dew come in? What are your thoughts?
I don't think so. Dew is a factor as much as a factor in Chennai.
They get a boundary.
Dew has not been a major factor in Chennai. There might be some dew, but it is not going to. But it is going to be a little bit more. The pitch is going to get a little bit more damper, and it's going to be maybe a little bit more batting friendly. But I don't think it's going to change that drastically. A 4 for Mitch Stark.
Oh, he tried cutter.
And
unlucky.
No, he's actually placed it. He tried to flick it.
It's a proper
thickish inside edge.
Yeah, it's a proper tail ender shot.
But come what may, they have 194 for 9. Yeah. Will they reach the 200 mark? We have one more over to go before we wrap up.
And we know who will bowl.
It has to be Siraj.
Yeah.
And Siraj with the new ball. How was the new ball bowling for India?
It was good. It was tight. The lines were tight. And that
there were no freebies.
There were no freebies. And that's what India didn't bowl an extra till 28 overs. That itself is a statement.
In terms of going ahead, next match for India, I'm not jumping the gun.
Yeah.
But next match for India, a similar 11 or one horses for courses kind, and one spinner sits out and gets.
That will happen when I guess once India reach Delhi, they have to see which pitch they are playing. They will speak with the curator, I feel, and they'll
decide. In terms of the last over, 195 for 9, Australia. Your final predictions? Still under 200?
Yeah, still under 200. Miyabai 1 wicket.
I'm going 202.
Okay.
They'll just get that.
I'm going for 198.
198. And Siraj hopefully gets a wicket. He deserves a wicket. He's been bowling really well.
Today, India's bowling, it's 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I think so. 10 out of 10 for me either. Even Rohit's captaincy, or whoever decided to pick the squad, the 11 today,
they were actually 125 for 1.
I honestly didn't expect Ashwin to be in the squad. In the 11, not squad, in the 11. But it was surprising inclusion for me. What do you think?
Local boy, he had to come. Tara local songs playing in the stadium, so he had to play.
Punches it down, denies a single. Mitchell Marsh wants to stay on strike and smoke a few. We're just seeing the replay of the catch of Kohli. That was a brilliant catch.
Absolute stunner.
This was a dolly. What happened to Warner, we don't know. He just hit it back to the bowler, and an unplayable delivery to Steven Smith, and caught behind Labuschagne.
Foolishness of Labuschagne.
In terms of review, yes. In terms of the crowd, how good the crowd has been today. Today, finally, the crowds are up.
Yeah, and also Chennai always has a good crowd.
And hit down the ground for 4. So 199, 198 is not going to happen. So they are going to cross the 200 mark.
Let's see.
A psychological win. Even then, India have to score 200. It is still a psychological win.
Yeah. But again, as you put, it's not a 200-run track. That's what I think.
So, yeah. I think it's a 240, 250 run track.
At least if it is so sluggish also, for the amount of intensity which...
Rohit disappointed with Siraj. He shouldn't have pitched it up.
Yeah. With the amount of intensity, what...
Hath se nikal raha bol raha.
Australian batting has, they have to score at least 230, 240, even in a sluggish condition.
Rohit looks really angry at Siraj.
He's always animated.
No, he didn't bowl to the pitch. He pitched it up. With having 2 fielders up, he pitched the ball up, which was very foolish of Siraj.
That's old habit of Siraj. It will come.
No, but when you are going to be one of the lead bowlers of India, this is what you have to keep in mind.
He's number one, so he will come back. I feel this ball he will get the wicket and wrap it up.
And he's hit it top edge.
And top
and
edge.
Who's under it? It is.
And my prediction is right.
Shreyas Iyer. Iyer completes
and
the formalities.
It's not 200.
199 and
it's not 200.
It's not 200. But India will need 200 to win the game. What do you think, guys? India's performance so far today? We will come live post the game or towards the end of the game.
Yeah, we'll come
last 4 to 5 overs. I don't think so. India will take 49 overs to chase this down.
What do you think? Aggressive approach. How many overs?
I think so. Aggressive approach.
How many overs do India need to
40.
chase? 40.
I think so. India will get the job done.
40
in 40 overs.
is also a little conservative approach.
No, I think so. It will take time. This is not like a pitch where you can go helter skelter.
But if there's one innings at the top, it can be completed in 35 overs. That's what I feel.
I think so. Yes. In terms of bowling, exceptional effort.
Yeah.
I think so.
Now it's all eyes will be on Rohit.
All bowlers got a wicket today. Yes. Yeah. Everyone who bowled got a wicket
now
today.
Rohit will be happy since Siraj has come back and followed the plan.
Yeah. I mean, that was the plan. The field was set in a way where you bowl short to Stark. Don't give anything in the arc. But when he suddenly gave the ball him, Siraj maybe got carried away thinking that, he's a bowler. Let me just go full and straight to him.
That happens.
Yes. Exuberance do happen. But any which way, tremendous bowling effort from India to restrict them to 199. Hopefully, India chase it down with well. And we get to see some batting firepower from Rohit and Kishan at the top.
And also, if possible, Kohli bats.
Yeah, I would prefer that Kohli. It doesn't even come to Kohli. But I'm sure Australia will have something up there.
I feel India will lose 3 to 4 wickets at least. Australian bowling is not that bad.
Yes. They have quality bowlers in Stark and Hazelwood. Yeah. The opening combination, I think, is one of the best opening combinations in the world. With left arm seam and
they have stuck with them for so many years.
So they understand each other's game as well. They complement each other well. Let's see. We will be there. Don't forget, a couple of us will be watching along the Arsenal and Man City game as well, to all football fans. So don't worry. We are covering everything from cricket to football, everything in a single day. We are planning for a complete watch along for the Arsenal and Man City game. We have a couple of Arsenal fans. No Man City fans in the house though. You could be the Man City fan joining us live. Until then, let's hope India have a
wonderful match.
Successful chase. Let's hope that Australia also puts up a fight. Let's not be one-sided and say...
But this is also a game where India can go top of the table also if they do all guns blazing. But
I don't think so they'll beat the net run rate of
New Zealand. But that won't be the India strategy. India will do one game at a time.
I don't think so. It is not the time to worry about net run rate. And also against Australia, such risk you should not take. If it was a minnow team, maybe yes, you could take that risk. But against Australia, I think so that risk is very, very dangerous to take. Let's hope India bats sensibly and get the 200 runs needed. Let's hope for a good game. Let's hope for a more competitive game next game. But let's hope India complete the formalities today.
Come back and join us in second half.
Until then, stay safe. Let's go. Fundamentals.